I am Sean Gerard Malate. Good afternoon. I am your speaker for today. So, what comes to mind when you read this phrase? Failing to prepare is also preparing to fail. Of course, we will fail if we do not plan for what is going to happen. Without knowledge, we are unable to respond appropriately and take the appropriate action. Speaking of knowledge, I'll arm you with everything you require to be an open-minded and ready for when a danger comes our way. But what is a hazard in the first place? A hazard is a serious, perilous event, a thing, a behavior, or circumstance. It could result in a loss of life, harm to one's physical or mental health, destruction of property, loss of livelihoods and services, disturbance of the social and economic system, or an environmental harm. Now, we run the risk of being destroyed by disasters as a result of risks. The hazard that mostly causes destruction to us for many years are the environmental hazard and the geological hazard. What potential dangers do these hazards present? The natural geological hazards, such as earthquakes, landslides, and volcanic eruptions, and their associated impacts and risks are key to concern to lives and livelihoods, including the long-term economic growth. Environmental risks, such as water and air pollution, severe weather, or chemical exposures, can have an impact on human health in a variety of ways, from causing acute illnesses like heat exhaustion to causing chronic disease like cancer. But we know that since these hazards are natural and can happen anywhere at any moment, they cannot be prevented. So, what steps will we take in order to be ready for situations like this? Of course, identifying disaster risk is the first step, as we are currently doing right now. The next step is going to be the speaker. Stand up and speak out at our government. While educating the populace, we must also learn how to work with the government to build our neighborhood because the authority have always the ultimate word. Next is invest up to resilience for risk reduction. But how can we invest in catastrophe resilience? So, practicing cramming individuals into a drill is an efficient approach to simulate the dangerous occurrence. We need to do these things in order to reduce an impending danger. And via this, we may strengthen our relationships with one another and lower our risks of experiencing danger. So, that's it. Thank you for listening, and always remember that preparation through education is less costly than learning through tragedy.